Here we have some beautiful mushrooms here. You can see how they're all growing in a big ring shape, and that's due to the mycelial network underground probably growing out from the middle in a sort of a radial growth pattern, and that's what causes these big fairy rings, they call them, of mushrooms. It's quite big. It's probably a good 5 meters across in diameter. It's a big ring, and most of the fruiting bodies occur on the edges of the ring, where there is sort of new mycelial growth into the area. Anyway, check those out. Look at that big gull up there. Yeah, beautiful ring. Anyway, I just saw over here we have a beautiful Myoporum laetum, or commonly called Ngaio. It's a member of the Scrophorulaceae. And if you look, there's this amazing oil secretion up in the apical meristems. It's beautiful, very, very oily leaves and quite toxic. Gee, look at the oil in there. It's black with oil. That's a distinguishing characteristic of the plant. Beautiful glossy leaves. If you look, sort of a medium-sized tree. Anyway, that's Myoporum laetum, or Ngaio is the Maori name. Here we are at the back of some sort of factory or something. Sounds like a refrigeration unit roaring away there. Sorry about that. Anyway, I want to show you guys this one. It's a member of the pepper family, I think. And its common name is Kawakawa, which it's related to kava in the islands, and when the local Maori came to New Zealand, they found this species which had similar properties to the kawa or the kava back at home, and so they named this one Kawakawa, and they are actually related to each other. So these leaves are often chewed up into a poultice and stuck on sort of rotting teeth. It's a kind of like an anesthetic. Yeah, anyway, quite an interesting tree. Yeah, beautiful flax flowers. Tuis love those. Another Hebe here. See how the Hebes just keep growing after they flower. See the way the top leaf there encapsulates the new leaves and protects them. Jesus, what are they doing over there? Here's another Ngaio. Beautiful Ngaio. Got the oil glands in there. And here I saw, it looks like Pseudopanax. They have that characteristic 5 leaves coming off the one stem. Kind of a medium-sized shrub, that one. Looks like they both planted them together, and oh look, there's a bit of it coming through there. But it's getting basically swamped by this Ngaio here. Very livery leaves. Kind of got a dull matte kind of finish to them as well, not super shiny. Oh, here's some more of the Pseudopanax. You can see when it's in a flowering form it often reverts to a 3-leaf state. Look at the berries forming on here. It's weird. Oh, look at these big clumps of berries. Yeah, they hang down like that. Just down by the river here. Must have been an old wharf or something that most of these plants have been planted along here. It's an old willow or something. Kind of ugly plant. There's blue sky out this way. Turn around. That looks pretty grim. Pretty grim. The dense foliage of these natives here provides a pretty good cover to the ugly industrial area that it's hiding. So quite a good move on behalf of the council, I guess. Pick some suitable trees for the job, unlike what they do a lot of the times. There's that mushroom ring again. You can even see that the colour of the grass changes on the edge of the ring there. Must be the mycelium interacting with the soil microbiota, creating a good environment for the grass to grow as well as the mushrooms. You can see that distinct sort of ring around there. Look at the branching on this one. These tiny little leaves. They basically make it a numbers game for the herbivores, basically making themselves useless to eat by producing so much sort of branching material and a lot of it on the outside, and keeping their leaves very small and on the kind of the inside protected by these branches. So if you were trying to get a nutritious meal out of that as a herbivore, you'd have a pretty tough time. I think they originally adapted as protection against moa birds, which was a giant flightless bird that used to live in New Zealand. I think there's some other ones over here. Look, here's one here. Look at that. It's like a big ball of branches with these tiny little leaves, almost kind of like baby's breath leaves. Here's another one here too. Look at this guy. Just a crazy amount of these branches that all come off on angles like that. It's pretty cool. What are these guys? These guys look kind of daisy-like. Hard to tell with the flowers all dried up like that, but just from the leaves, they have that kind of look to them. A little bit of a peach fuzz on the new leaves and along the leaf margins. forms a kind of a mat. Maybe about half a metre high to a metre. God, we let that monstrosity survive in here. I think I might have to go and stand on it.